most expensive Japanese whiskeys. Whiskey lovers everywhere will tell you that Japanese whiskey is the cream of the crop. Those who know their whiskey know that Japan produces among the finest, smoothest, most precisely curated whiskey their taste buds have ever savored. It's common knowledge that some Scotch whiskey companies are known to frequently trade barrels with each other in order to swap flavors to balance their blends. This is one of the ways that the Japanese differ greatly. The Japanese are incredibly competitive when it comes to their whiskey blends. The rivalry between whiskey makers in Japan is such a prevalent one that there is no market for bulk whiskey trades. This often means that the craftsmen have to make many types of whiskey on their own. The end result is a wide array of incredibly bold whiskey that is sure to even please those with the most discerning taste. Let's take a look at the most expensive Japanese whiskeys. Welcome to Luxury Life. Subscribe now so you never miss out on any of the latest trending news and fresh, off-the-press educational videos that you can take advantage of. Let's get into the video. Suntory Yamasaki 50-year-old 2005 release, $343,000. This bottle is so expensive that the sale of the bottle shattered records all over the world. Complex reports that this bottle sold at auction at bottoms. Most could never imagine being able to own a bottle such as this one. Flavia reports that the exclusive nature of this bottle makes it a once-of-a-lifetime sip that everyone wishes they could have. Only 150 of these bottles are released each year, leaving collectors in frenzy for a hit of its flavor. Karuizawa Vintage Fight Club Set, $220,000. Japan has a reputation for producing outstanding whiskeys, and many of them have even received international acclaim. The Karuizawa whiskeys have attained worldwide attention and definitely have people all over the world talking about their fine flavors. This particular bottle is a 1980 vintage car, and there were actually only 212 of them made. With a price tag of $220,000, we don't think many people can afford to purchase this bottle. But the most elite and refined who have their budget for this will surely indulge. Karuizawa Samurai 1-10, $96,499.99. This is an expensive singular visit, but buyers can take comfort in knowing that by purchasing the Karuizawa Samurai 1-10, they are actually buying something of historical value. For the whopping cost of $96,499, whiskey lovers can relish in the fact that they are able to indulge in some of Japan's most sought-after whiskey. Rarely have whiskey lovers been as excited about a product as they are about this one. By buying this, you'll be getting not one, but the entire collection of Karuizawa Samurai bottles in a single set. This purchase comes with an elegant, specially designed collection rack. Of course it does. You'll need to put this on proud display immediately and refrain from indulging too much too fast. This set belongs in a museum. Karuizawa Geisha Set, $48,199. What's better than a bottle of whiskey from Karuizawa? Not much. Well, aside from having a set of their multiple flavored whiskeys to select from. Of course. As tempting as it may be to purchase this and dive right into the irresistible flavors of this whiskey, you may be wise to just hold tight. Collectors will advise you to keep this intact, as the value will continue to grow over time. It may be difficult to resist consuming it, but this seems to hold true as a strong, desirable investment if left untouched. The bottle included in this set are from 1970, 1071, 1076, 1981, 1993, and 1984, all of the finest, most desirable blends. Suntory Hibiki 35-year-old, Takuda Yasukichi III, $44,999.99. The bottle is as incredible as the masterful art it holds inside. This Hibiki is a 35-year-old stunner. There were only 150 of these bottles produced, and they're not easy to find. Collectors scour for them, and anyone hoping to purchase one of these bottles had better pack their patience. The ordering process is an extensive one. In a few weeks, when the order is in, the bottles are delivered in a customized wooden case. There is nothing ordinary about this experience. World-class whiskey is contained within, and the contents do not disappoint. Hibiki 35-year-old limited edition Saikata Kaklamon the 14th decanter, $44,999.99. This whiskey is manufactured by Suntory, which is the oldest whiskey-making company that remains today. This particular bottle is a limited release and is one of the most desired bottles they have ever produced. Whiskey lovers and those who appreciate the fine art of owning refined, rare bottles will flock to find one of these bottles and feature it as part of their collection. The struggle will then become to drink it or to save it. Ikiro's Malt Card Series Set, Kings and Clubs, $31,199.99. Very few bottles from the Hanyu distillery are still preserved. The Ikiro's Malt Playing Card Series is no exception. The idea is to collect the set of cards, and if you do so, well, that launches you to a whole other level of wealth and admiration. The lucky person that collects all the cards in this series will become roughly $500,000 wealthier. That's right, the unopened and properly preserved set is worth $500,000 in today's market. The aces are, of course, the most sought after. These are all rare, vintage bottles that contain strong, boldly flavored whiskey that's sure to please every palate. Karuizawa 1981 Sakura Cask, number 158, $23,999.99. According to Bloomberg, this bottle is another collector's item, and it holds its value primarily due to the flavors that are sealed within the bottle, but also as a result of the sheer intrigue that surrounds it. There were only 45 of these bottles ever released. Complex refers to this bottle as the holy grail of all the Japanese whiskeys. It just goes without saying that this is a bottle you would want to have and to hold, despite the urge to open it up and serve it on a special occasion. That's all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed this upload. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for even more great content just like this. Thanks for watching. See you in another one.